Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
Oh, hold up, everybody. Hold up. I forgot I got up and jumped up a while ago, so I can't hear myself. So maybe if I'm not sitting on my actual things, I can actually hook it up and say, welcome everybody to the Real News with Lucretia. Here's a Dave, turn it up. Real News with Lucretia. Thank you. That's even better. Holy crap. Before somebody be like, I can't hear you, then that would be Dave. So welcome everybody to episode exactly 1940. Yes, we just moving on up very slowly, but we're doing it. Again, thank you TikTok for giving us $3. Yay. Okay then. So hey everybody, what's going on? Pure blood. What's how you doing out there? Where have I been doing all day? Right here. But I did find some stuff on my daddy. So you know what? Thank you, Jimmy. Even though you're not here anymore, you did leave some stuff out there in South Carolina. So here's the thing for everybody. If you think your family might have left something behind, you might want to go to whatever state they used to live in and start doing your own research and figuring out how many different dings out there that your loved ones that are passed away and gone have left behind. It's just sitting out there and no one is, gotten it. So I would say if you have a family member and you just want to be nosy, I would go to missingmoney.com. I would go to unclaimedfunds.com. I would go to the IRS.gov, and I would actually start typing in my loved one names just to see. Is your money Go get it now. All right, then. So what's up, Troy Mitchell? How you doing out there? Hey, Trish, I think I saw you up in here. Yes, ma'am, I did. Hey, everybody. Now we know why JD Vance, not Mike Pence, JD Vance is angry from the press conference he had today. Me personally, I'm saying it's way heck more than that. But right now, they are saying the numbers that are out there, like $150 million. No, ma'am, no, sirs. We even know what Elon Musk and the Doge team found. So if, like, I'm going to go back and say what my dad told me. If you think it's possible, and you think it's shady and shisty, you need to times that by 100. So it is what it is. That's how much that the American citizens, not going back in their pockets, not going back into your retirement, not cutting down your bills, not cutting down your taxes. That's how much money JD Vance and the Trump administration is saying that it has been swindled by foreigners. All right, illegals. All right, then. Hey there. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rhonda. I see you, girl. What's up, X? Seriously, y'all up in here. Would y'all just come and say hello, Lucretia? How you doing? That'll be great. But, you know, if you want to act like this is spaces, space on. Hey there. Hey, everybody. What is going on over there, Rumble? I see you. 7 people up in there. I don't get not one hey. All right, then I'm going back over here. Hey, TikTok. Hey, Julia. How you doing? I mean, we're going to talk to the people that actually want to talk back to us. It's like, I'm driving. No one taught you how to drive with your knees? No one? Not with one hand on the wheel? Laid back? None of that? Okay, then. All right, then. Hey, everybody that would love to say hello and what is on your mind. Because there's a lot of stuff that's happening which slid by. And I just happened to roll across a video about it because I haven't seen anything in the mainstream media. Anybody remember that Trump lost a big old case in New York and it came to the tune about $400 million that he was supposed to pay? Well, he don't. He doesn't. Did anybody tell y'all that? Or did lamestream media keep saying, he owes this, he owes that? Well, an appellate court said he don't. Ow. What, Dave? That'll work. No. You ain't never seen that in my dang old head. Don't play with me. It's silver and small. Hold on. Here. Come over here and talk to these folks.
No, I'm looking for.
No. I already told you what to look for, what size it was. That don't even look like it's silver.
Yeah, and this is what I found.
That don't look like it's silver. We're not going to play. Either you can come right over here and sit down and I'll go find it. I don't know what it is with men. We ask you to go find something. Don't randomly pick up something that you know that is not what we looking for. And it ain't going to do nothing but make women angry. Seriously, men. Give more effort of what we asking y'all to go find and not because you don't want to. And so we're going to sit here and just say, move out the way and we're going to do it ourselves? Hell no. So unless he want to talk to y'all, he's going to come back here with either a scrunchie or something I can pin my hair up with, okay? Everybody was like, why don't you just cut it off? Some days I want to feel cute, and then some days I want to look serious, and the day is very humid in the state of Georgia, and I just want to pull my hair back. And I don't think using a clamp that you actually do for papers is going to pull my hair back. So if you don't come back in here with it, y'all be looking at the back of this chair. Watch and see. See, this is how fierce I am. I don't like repeating myself at a certain point in my life. Hey there, Gene. How you doing? What's up, Todd and Addie? How you doing out there? Hey, Trish. What JD Vance found is just the beginning. They need to bring Doge back. Every state need to have a Doge department. Every state, even yours, all of them need to have some kind of Doge department. So all of this stuff that we're dealing with in each and every last one of the states, none of this, somebody would be held accountable, especially if you take in the funds from the federal government that they're giving you to actually do what you're supposed to do with it, with the citizens in your state, and you're not. Then all the money is going, and no one can find it. Well, Doge can. All right, then. Hey, JD Van. Hey, Trish, what's going on? Hey, Susan, what's up, Marsha? How you doing out there? Hey, everybody, I'm over here. Troy Mitchell is on Facebook. He over there on TikTok. He's a little bit everywhere. But listen to this. Let's jump on into it before somebody be like, she's lying. Why? Because I'm smarter than you? Let's go ahead and do this. JD Vance, vice president. I don't know. It's between him and Marco. It says JD Vance says the White House anti-task force has identified tens of billions in fraud. Whoa, I said millions. Hell, damn. Trish, I said millions. Oh, no. This is with a B. Can you imagine what $135 billion that has disappeared, what that can actually do for regular American citizens and not everyone else around the world? It says that Vice President JD Vance says White House Anti-Fraud Task Force has identified tens of billions of dollars in fraud and at least $135 billion stolen since COVID. Dave, that looks silver. I'm sure you either colorblind or it's just silver.
Drawers down in there?
It's not four drawers.
I looked for 4 damn drawers.
Well, you know where you found this at? In a little round ass cup.
No, I didn't. In the bottom of the damn
Did
drawer.
you look in the white cup?
It wasn't in a white cup. Well, you have the white cup there? Ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies, when you want something, be specific, act and honest about where it's at. Don't say, go buy me the purple kind, and there's 3 drawers and a whole rack full of stores full of the purple kind, and they're all different. Don't say, hey, this is in a drawer, and then guess what?
It was
It
literally
ain't.
on top of the.
You didn't say it was in a cup.
Okay, we're gonna rewind this bitch, and we're gonna see if I said cup. What this look like? I'm asking for all my women that actually ain't damn colorblind. What is this? What is this? What the hell is this? What is this?
You said it in a drawer.
Wait, is that a cup? Is it white? I'm asking for everybody because I'm gonna rewind this, and if I said cup, and it literally sitting right there on top of the red. It was on top of the cabinet.
You did not properly describe what you were looking for.
I just call it
You said the
laziness.
silver thing.
I just call it laziness. Bam! What the hell is this? What color?
Yeah,
Come on, everybody. What color is this? What color? Is this silver? Silver and gold. Is this a cup? Is it white?
Just
All right, then. Somehow I just walked right over there, put my hands on it, and came right back.
Because you
I
knew
mean,
where it
sitting
was.
on top of that cabinet.
And you did not properly describe.
Oh my
how
God.
it
So
was.
now you see what I have to deal with and why I'm literally dealing with all of it.
Come on.
Okay then. So back to what I was saying, and hopefully y'all can understand, because I'm about sick of repeating myself or somebody asking me to prove it. Are you kidding me? Jesus, man, snap the fuck out of it. This is how y'all get in trouble on a consistent basis and always getting cussed. Yeah, seriously? Every woman out there probably nodding their damn head like, yep, I've dealt with that many times. All right, then. JD Vance on Tuesday spoke at an anti-fraud roundtable with state attorney generals and White House officials, where he told reporters that his team has identified staggering amounts of fraud totaling tens of billions of dollars. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I walk all the way over there, picked it up, and brought it right back. It says Vance, the chairperson or the chairman of the White House Task Force to eliminate fraud, and the Federal Trade Commission chairman, Andrew Ferguson, the task force vice chair, held a round table yesterday. And I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, ain't no way y'all finna sit here and admit billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars is gone, stolen, or just vanished, and no one is doing the perp walk. But you worrying about my $600 that flows into my bank account. Okay, then. It says Tuesday, with over a dozen state attorney generals, none was Democrats because they don't care. Okay. It says to discuss the Trump administration nationwide crackdown on federal benefit fraud. One more time for anybody that don't want to, not one Democrat attorney general out of all the states that make up this union showed up to help find the fraud or eliminate it inside of America. Not one. Vance opened his remarks by highlighting the work his team had accomplished, and I kept scrolling. We exposed billions of dollars in benefits that has been stolen from the American people, he said, revealing over $22 billion in fraudulent small business loans. The the Small Business Administration, that's Kelly Loeffler. It says more than $1.3 billion in fraudulent Medicare reimbursements. Huh? Woo, child, that's all over the United States. Any of y'all ever thought about bamboozling the federal government out of billions? How that work for y'all? Or you just good people and don't want to go to jail? It says $6.3 billion in suspected fraudulent government contracts. We just read about those contracts from the military. That's just not the military. It's just not only the military. It says, and $60 million in loan student aid fraud. And anybody remember them saying, you don't have to pay student aid. You don't have to pay back your student loan. You don't have to pay back your student loan. And now they got to pay back some of their student loan. Okay? He further told reporters that $135 billion had been stolen since the aftermath of the COVID scamdemic. I kept telling y'all when I was part of that Small Business Administration PPPPP squad, force that they had out here during the scamdemic. Hey, this is what I'm relaying to y'all because I'm on all these conference calls with not only the Small Business Administration, but also the Trump administration. I'm on weekly conference calls. Listen, there's a lot of money out there for small business people. Don't rip it off because they're going to come for you. And I'm like, here's the website. This is pretty much the total. This is what you got to do. Matter of fact, some of y'all jumped on the conference call with me when I got permission for other regular American citizens to sit in on a conference call with the President of the United States to tell y'all exactly what benefits that are, is given out to the American citizens. And go get your money, honey. Go get your money. Oh, no. And I said plainly, don't scam this. Don't rip this off. I'm telling you right now, if you rip this off, they're going to come after you. And if you look in different states, there's a whole bunch of damn people going to jail. Small, hanging, regular American people, thugs on the street, all the way to, stay-at-home moms. They had decided that they're going to have a business and they're going to start forging all of this paperwork in order to get, the PPP loan. And now you're crying wolf because a whole bunch of people from politicians, sitting elected politicians, 4 in the state of Georgia alone has been indicted and charged. And I think a couple of them, their trials are already over. So they already got their time. So I keep saying, hey, listen, there's some money out there if you qualify. I didn't say go fudge no paper. If you qualify and you got a business or a small business or at-home business, there's money out there to tie you over until they open back up with the government. And then the next thing you know, about 3 months later, LUCRETIA, what? There's no money left. What the hell it got to do with me? I told you from day one. Told everyone from day, hey, I'm part of this administration task force. I'm on conference calls. I'm part of the African American Business Owner Coalition. Y'all might want to go and fill out this paperwork if you think you qualify, but don't go in there and start scamming people. Every single week, I'm sitting there on these conference calls with some of the biggest names in the black community around the United States, from all the way to Andrew Young to me, and it's people from every state to relay what's going on with the federal government and what the Trump administration had opened up just in case you're one of these businesses that is having a hard time to make sure you keep your doors open. This is what you need to do. Next thing you know, attorneys, politicians, scrubs of society, they saw easy money. Now they all running scared. They all running scared because I told you they're coming back for that money. You got to pay that money back, especially if you got tens of thousands of dollars. They're going to hurry up and come find you. Well, you did it. Yeah, I got $3,000. Sure did. I got $3,000. That was $1,000 for me, $1,000 for Dave, $1,000 for Nancy. I didn't go out there and fudge no paperwork. I didn't fudge no paperwork at all. I said we made $30,000 and we had to prove that we made $30,000 in order to get that. That's how we got $1,000 a piece. We don't have to pay that back. But the people that sat there and got all of that money, they got all the cars, the trips, put down payment for houses, jewelry, hair done, weave, eyelashes, fingernails. Now you don't ran out of that money. You can't pay it back, and now you're going to jail. Tough. Stop trying to be a scammer. Yeah, tough at it. This is what Vance said. One of the things we realize in combating fraud is that the resources of the federal government, while vast, can be supplemented and aided by a lot of the people who know best what's happening in their states, which is the attorney generals, represented here today. All Republicans, not one Democrat showed up. It says, and they have a lot of legal resources. They have a lot of prosecutorial resources. And of course, they have the desire to prevent fraud as much as we do. And so I appreciate these leaders for being here, because we're working together, state and federal government, to try to combat the fraud. Where Ellison was. Where was Minnesota? Where was they at? Because we already seen, the whistleblower videos. We've already seen the undercover videos of Ellison up there with those two Somali people. So what about them? How in the world, if you got it on video, that's beyond probable cause. And this ain't no rumor. That's literally Ellison. Is that not him on that video? Is that not them two Somali people on that video making backdoor deals? So if you have it on video, why are we still having meetings? Why are there still investigations? Was that him? Was that him? I didn't. That's all you need to know. If you went out there because James O'Keefe would not stop and he kept releasing a video after video until you start arresting people in California, then what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But when you have an attorney general of a state that's crooked too, something need to happen. So I know I can't be the only one that saw the undercover video of Ellison sitting in his office making deals. I don't care if he's an attorney general for a state. That's illegal. Am I the only one scared of going to jail? Or hell? Either one, I am not going to do. I'm keep going down. It says, as Gateway Pundit reported, Vance went on to tell a horrifying story about how a fraudster effectively killed a man. Okay, then. Neglecting his duties as a Medicaid reimbursement caretaker while getting rich off the reimbursement, the victims lived his final moments on earth neglected, while a fraudster got rich by providing services that he never actually provided. Nick Shirley, thank you, just in case no one has given your flowers. If it was not for Nick Shirley, I don't think most people would have cared. But once he started figuring all of that out and going state to state, business to business, and finding all of this stuff, y'all think the Leering Learning Center was one of the hot ones? No. He uncovered more in Minnesota, and then he moved out to California. I think the last time I heard from Nick Shirley, somebody was threatening his life. He was in Cuba or something like that, running and fearing for his life because he opened up a can of worm and he found the fraud and the fraudsters that was actually doing. So how in the world, if you got a whole entire business and a big old warehouse and a big building with nothing but doors, how are you saying that that's a home health care office when all of them, every last door, it was supposed to have been a different company that was getting money from the federal government when it came to what? Helping the elderly, helping people that is on hospice, helping people that's did this, that, and others. Then it's like to feed the hungry. It's all the way over there to the Medicaid, Medicare. And then here's the bigger thing for me. If you got to fill out paperwork, even if you're a 501c3, even if you're a if you have to fill out the damn paperwork, how in the world did not AI or somebody in the federal government make you prove that you were sending out 21,000 meals a day? You put it on the paperwork. How big of a kitchen would you need to be able to prepare 21,000 meals a day coming out of one company alone? That should have been ringing alarms out there. That should have been waving the red flags. But if they're filling out this paperwork, Who is checking the paperwork to see if this is bona fide and true? 21,000 meals being given out a day. That should have been hogwash right there. But somehow, some way, they got tens of millions of dollars. And then you have this white lady up there. Well, I'm the only white woman that got indicted and charged, and now I got to do 40-some years in prison. Well, you should have started snitching. You should have started snitching on everybody you know. And now that you're saying that Ilhan Omar is a part of a lot of these emails, then you need to let the feds know. So hopefully, you know, when you come up for parole or something, that will lessen your time. So that's on you, ma'am. You the one that decided, hey, I'm going to show y'all how to rob the government. And now you're doing fair time. So they saying they got what? How many? 120 some people that they have already charged and indicted, and they already been sentenced, and now they're getting ready to go after others. It's all over the United States. In California, oh my God. You think it's bad in Minnesota. You think it's bad in Illinois. You think it's bad in Ohio. Some of y'all are saying you need to look at Massachusetts. Some of y'all saying y'all need to look at Maryland. Some of y'all saying y'all need to look at y'all state. California tops them all. And now you got a rumor out there, and I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's true. Gavin Newsom is saying we're getting ready to start back building on the fast train to nowhere. How many billions of dollars have been wasted on that contraption alone? I'm just saying, but you know what? If y'all feel like I'm not going to tell you. If you don't have the morals and the values not to swindle the federal government, then whatever, whenever, because they will catch you. Whenever they catch you, don't sit here and say, is it because I'm a different color than anybody else? Don't throw any of that out. Notice because you was evil and a crook. Just because they can do it don't mean you can. Get it one more time. Just because somebody else did it and convinced you this is how to swindle the government, I advise you not to do that. Listen, unless you want to go to Fed pen. You want to do fair time with a whole bunch of criminals who would love to do federal time, but I don't want to do nobody's time. So, yeah, good luck with that, because right now, the state of Georgia is still hunting for y'all. They still going through paperwork. They are still looking for people that actually swindled and frauded the government. So don't think they ain't gonna come for you. They want their money back. And I hope you didn't spend it all. I'm just being very honest. If you got that much money from the federal government, I pray you didn't spend all that. Because if you do, I hope you got a strong back. I don't know. Do the federal government actually have slave labor? I'm kidding. Do they make you work and go pick up trash off the side of the street? That might have been a better way of putting it. Do you still make like $1 a week just for doing that? Because what I'm seeing from the little young buck that decided that he was gonna Coolio or something like that. He was gonna travel 2 hours in a car full of guys, all 4 of them. And this one little young buck, when he heard how long he's getting ready to spend in jail, now you want to cry? You drove for 2 hours with your homies. And when you finally hear that time from the judge of what your sentence is, now you want to cry? Well, I love what the judge said. Hey, we got a lot of older inmates that is, they ain't as stout as he is, but hey, that young buck over there, whoo, he got the back for it. So they finna get free labor off you because you allowed Satan to indwell in you for 2 hours. I'm gonna tell you now, if I got any friends at that point that's getting ready to go do something like that, put me out on the side of the road. My mama raised me better. But Dave, he could point at the floor, but he couldn't go pick up a cup. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go ahead.
This is not just merchandise. This is a movement. At Real News with Lucretia Hughes, we believe in standing boldly for God, family, and country. And now you can wear that message everywhere you go. From handmade, one-of-a-kind bags to custom apparel, faith-inspired kitchenware, coffee mugs, and exclusive Real News gear. Every purchase helps support independent journalism, grassroots truth, and our growing family business. This store was built with faith, family, hard work, and you. So shop now, support the mission, stand for faith, freedom, and America. So visit the store today and help us keep real news alive.